everyone, Katie Masters here, and today we're going to take a trip back to Fort St. Clair, which is located in Eaton, Ohio. Fort St. Clair was created in the late 1790s. It is a place with deep history, epic battles, and maybe even a ghost or two. So if you love history with a side of adventure, stick with me as we discuss Fort St. Clair in Eaton, Ohio. All right, so in the late 1790s, the Northwest Territory, which is now Ohio, it was a pretty wild place. The U.S. government was trying to expand westward, but the Native Americans, mostly the Shawnee and the Miami, were trying to protect their land. It was a time of high tensions, to say the least. And the frontier was a dangerous place. Enter Fort St. Clair. The fort was built in 1792 by General James Wilkinson. And yes, that is the same guy who got caught up in a bunch of weird spy stuff that we'll save for another day. The fort was strategically placed here in Eaton, Ohio, and it was a supply route for food, weapons, and so on and so forth, because it was between Fort Jefferson and Fort Hamilton. Basically, it was meant to keep the soldiers safe while they were delivering supplies. So I guess a modern day DoorDash. Now here's where things get a little intense. On November 6, 1792, a group of soldiers left the fort to gather supplies. But little did they know that 200 Native American warriors were waiting for them to set an ambush. When the soldiers returned, the Native Americans were waiting. And the battle was intense and brutal, but very quick. Over a dozen soldiers were killed, and the Native Americans have claimed victory. After the attack, Fort St. Clair remained active for a while, but it was eventually abandoned and replaced with other forts. But the legacy of the soldiers who fought and the Native Americans who fought, it still lingers. Speaking of lingering, it is rumored that Fort St. Clair in Eaton, Ohio is haunted. Some say they have heard whispers at night, and some say they have seen ghostly figures in the trees. Maybe it's just the wind, or maybe it's the soldiers sticking around. Either way, if you visit after dark, which you're not supposed to be there after dark, but if you do, which I'm not encouraging, don't say I didn't warn you. So there you have it, Fort St. Clair, a place of history, brutality, and dare I say, a ghost story or two, possibly a ghost. If you love exploring places and seeing history come to life in the Miami Valley, don't forget to like, share, and follow our videos. Share them because it helps us. Comment also because that helps us. Again, I am Katie Masters with Streetlight Realty, and we are the Miami Valley Experience.